you have a building that's built in a certain time, 30, 40 years ago, and they've, had that life. But now the technologies exist out there to help bring that older building current. And a lot of times the people who own the building or the inhabitants of the building can't afford to do that. And then on the other end, you have volunteers who are looking to get work experience, hands-on experience, but can't get it anywhere.
The Green Assistance Program is a project of the San Diego Green Building Council, really as a direct outreach to our community. It was formed under the idea of really wanting to understand how people learn the concepts of green building, and really we came to realize that the best way to learn is by doing.
Throughout this program, we focus on three major goals. The first goal is to educate our local expertise around green building, and this is through a project-based, hands-on approach. The second goal is to lighten the burden of operating these nonprofit buildings through lowering their energy bills and water bills, increasing the health of the indoor air quality. The third goal, throughout all of this process, we create a database of resources that all local building owners and managers can utilize when operating their buildings.
We've been doing a lot of work in Balboa Park, which in San Diego is kind of like our central park. We've been working with 3 facilities there and really did a bigger study of all of the buildings there. And as a result, when we put all these things together, it creates that sustainable future that is a part of our mission by linking together the cultural services, the community services, the human services, and helps us support them with persistent savings over time, create not only a lessened economic cost for operating those facilities, but also create future opportunities in preserving those resources for future generations.
The goals of the Green Assistance Program and through the Building Council have allowed us to bring those volunteers, a number of volunteers, into the building that really we wouldn't be able to access otherwise, and really help both the institutions plus the volunteers, and then in doing so the community, to understand some procedures and some activities that ultimately have led so far to the certification of 3 of our buildings.
There's a need to retrain a workforce to make them ready for the jobs that are out there and for the opportunities that are there. And so the Green Assistance Program was our vehicle to create that unstoppable workforce by giving people the necessary opportunity.
The Green Assistance Program, as a professional, was a huge educational opportunity for me, moving from conventional construction into sustainable construction. I wanted to be able to provide small contractors with the same kind of basic fundamental understanding, so that when they would bid a green built contract, that they understood the process. And some of them have been real successful in doing so for the airport and other large contractors like Camp Pendleton, San Diego Community College District, and that's the direct result of the GAP process.
For young people, I think that it really sets you apart to have that designation, whether it be a Green Associate or an AP. I think that it shows that you have a higher level of understanding of sustainable design, and in my profession, that's a pretty big thing right now. I mean, I would say half of our projects are probably LEED or going for LEED.
What the GAP program and volunteering did was it gave me a free way for me to get myself involved and really get those work hours under my belt. But it was also a great way to really get the hands-on working experience to understand the ins and outs of it and how it really applies in the real world, because it's one thing to read it in a book, it's another thing to do it in real life. It was instrumental in helping me grow my knowledge, but also increasing the amount of people that I got to meet in the community that were engaged and excited about the same things.
That not only are you building like a sustainable building, but you're also trying to help shape the culture of whoever it is that's going to be in that building.
We're not just doing things ourselves, but we're bringing a community to move a mission forward.
People are getting to save money, they get to learn for free, and they get to help their community at the same time.